Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to stuff some envelopes, talk about money. So let's get on with it. I do this every Sunday. I try to go over the bills and figure out what I need for the work week because the fact is I get paid bi-weekly. I do not get paid next week. So I need to make sure I have enough money in here that's going to last me for 2 weeks. I do like to keep a buffer in my checking account just in case. However, I let that continuously grow, and in between pay periods, I pay my bills. I let it sit there and I budget for certain categories that work for me and my family. So with further ado, let's just jump right into it. This budget book, I get a lot of questions on. This is actually an Erin Condren monthly. I found one of my old covers and I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. Business and finance goals. I think it was last year. I don't know when, but I put it on. So we'll see how long I last. You guys know I like kind of like minimal stuff, but I thought, well, it is relating to the budget and business, so it makes sense. So we'll see. This is the November overview. I used my stickers and I laid them down where all of the bills were due and also payday. But this is where I listed out like the credit cards. I have quite a few that I paid off, and there's just a few larger ones that I'm trying to work on. This is kind of like an overview of like the goals that I have, sinking fund and cash envelopes. I constantly like to look at that. But here is, so this is where I have the sinking funds and my cash envelopes. So this is the spot where you would want to add or subtract to your sinking funds, which are equal, your small savings accounts. So for example, if, I'm going to add to clothing, then I'm going to put plus whatever the amount is. I would just leave it. At the end of November, that is when I'm going to kind of look at what that balance is. How many times did I add or minus? Does that make sense? So I keep track here. Ultimately, I can look at my bank account to see. But what I'm saying is that let's say I'm doing a video right now and I'm going to add to these categories, then I would just put like plus 100 or whatever the amount is. Let's say tomorrow I'm going to take a vacation, spend a whole $1,000. I would put minus 1,000, and I would just kind of keep track and just leave it at that, like that. I like to just list out what the total balances are, just for me to I can quickly look and visually see and be like, beauty is down $40. That's not going to last for 2 weeks. It's possible that it would last for one, but I like to just look at the total balances. But this is where you would keep track, with your spending or adding. There's a lot of pages here where you can list out trackers, you can list out notes. So if I needed more room, I have plenty of space. And that's what's really good about this book, is that it's basically, you have that monthly overview and then you have your line pages and it's easy. So before we do the cash stuffing, I really wanted to talk about, so what I wanted to do before I start doing the cash stuffing video, I really wanted to talk to you guys about the budget notebook, the budget planner from Shelley. So I have been using her books for the past 3 years, at least. Maybe from starting with 2019. And the reason why I like them is because they were really minimal, and I just really wanted to list out my bills, list out my credit cards, check it off. It's just very, very simple for me. I originally started back in 2019, and so it was just very minimal. You have your finance goals, you have a wish list, and basically you just list out all of your bills, and you know, you keep track of credit cards and you can highlight and pay them off. So I continued, let's see, I used this one. I even add like sticky notes to it because let's just say you don't have enough room and you wanted to add more information, then you can do that. I would do the same thing every month, and I would just kind of like list out all of the bills, due dates, sinking funds, cash envelopes. You know, I tried to be consistent every month by doing the same thing. As you can see, I had a lot of credit cards. I was like absolutely terrible. I had so many, it was ridiculous. I am now in such a better place. But you list out all of the bills, and then in the back you can list out like the credit cards. So very simple. I think it's a great way. Let me just show you the most current one, and that's this one here. So I think we are in 2022. So this one was 21 to 22. And again, I wrote out bills, sinking funds, and stuff like that. And I kind of just had that overview for myself. I wanted to see progress. I want to be able to look back and be like, wow, what was I doing wrong? Why did I do the things I did? So I don't do it again. So this one is the new one that I just received. This one would go in the back. This one will go in the back of the planner. So I'm just going to be keeping it with me. It's going to be here together as a combo. So this way, when I do videos, I can share both with you. You can just see how I do both. So now I have a link that's on my Instagram bio, and it would be awesome if you used that link. I could possibly put the link below, so bear with me. Sometimes I'm terrible with adding the information to the bottom of YouTube, but I will try my hardest. So I'm going to show you what this looks like blank. Here you have annual bills. So maybe you have, I don't know, maybe your car is due once a year, or you have homeowners insurance and it's once a year, but this is where you would list out all of your bills. You have 2 sheets that you can list for your savings. Then you have a page for your financial goals and a purchase wish list. Because, I mean, yeah, we all have bills, but we still have wants and needs, right? So financial goals, a purchase wish list. This is where you have 12 sheets. So this is the spot where you're going to have that overview. You list out all of your bills, you list the date, due date, and then you check it off as you go. Over here, this is where I list out all of my sinking funds, cash envelopes, any other information. I usually will list out maybe PayPal balances. Now I have a business, so whatever other important information you can list. You have here, like there's plenty of room. So for me, I was listing out sinking funds, I was listing out cash envelopes, and then down here I'd probably do something that is related to my business, just something small. And then you also have over here. So you do have 12 pages. Let's count just to make sure. 2, 1. You have 13 pages. Now, these are undated, so if you happen to skip a month, then that's okay. You can just resume and continue where you left off. That has happened to me in the past in these books. So it's not dated, so that's a good thing. So you have 13 pages. Awesome. After that, you have a debt overview. So this is the part where I like, because this is where I was listing out all of my credit cards. I think I did that, and I was like, oh yeah, see? So I listed everything out, and then I realized, oh my God, I have no more space. Here's where you're going to list out all of your credit cards or your most important cards or loans, because you have this space here. You have a note section here, and then you have a debt repayment plan. So this is where you can list out like bank loan and all your payments, or Capital One and all your payments. And I think you have 7. And then after that, you have some dot pages. note line pages, and a page that has login and passwords. I'm going to list out everything for November. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'll start off with a few because it might take a little bit of time. Okay, so I made a mistake over here. I put the due date and the amounts in the wrong spot, so I have to fix that. But then what I would do is I would list out sinking funds and stuff like that. It does take a little bit of time, so I'm not going to hog up the whole video doing that, but I just wanted to share with you, this is something that I will be adding. I'm trying to just utilize it more like my budgeting stuff, just because my goal is to pay off like all of the cards and get higher balances for some of these categories, and keep continuing on, and that's it. So I'm gonna put this in the back, and let's move on. I withdrew $300 and I have it here, so I'm gonna go through what I have for, kind of hard, what I have for, okay, so we're gonna go, what I'm going to do first is go through what I have here. So when I budget, this is what I originally have, like when I'm done, right? Because I'm going over everything and I take a look at what I have here, but then during the week we need to go shopping or put gas and things like that. So that is what we're going to do now. Let's go over to see what we have for balances. Okay, so for groceries, I have $54 left. 40, 54. And there's $54 for groceries, and I do not get paid next week, so I need to add. I have a lot of stuff already. It's usually me buying my favorite necessities. You know, your basics. It's not like a huge grocery that I need to do, but I do know that $54 is not going to last me, so I'm going to take 120. So I'm going to take 120 and add it plus 120. Oops, I forgot to write the total. So if you wanted to know, that's going to be 54 plus 120. 174. That's more like it. Gas is, I have $40. So I'm going to put gas in this week. I don't get paid in the following week. So this upcoming week, I'll use 40. But then the following week, I get paid. So, I mean, just to be sure, it's good to at least, because I have like a half a tank. And I always like to fill my tank up. So I need to add another $40 just in case, okay? I usually do the 40 and I rotate that, and it's been working. Yeah, so I've been using the 40. All right, so plus 40, and then that would equal 80, okay? Beauty is 40. I'll probably get them this week. The following week I won't. I don't really need to add any money. Let's just hold off because, actually no, I do need to add money because I need to get my hair done. My hair grows fast, I guess, and the back it gets really long. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm so sorry, but that's where I have the money. So why don't we do another 40? So the total is going to be 80. Plus 40 equals 80, okay? So we'll do beauty, 80. Eating out is 65, and I have 60 here. Off. Okay. 60. Let's just fix this to 60. Let's just add another 20 just in case. But I mean, I really think 60 is fine because I don't really eat out a lot. Plus 20 equals 80. So for eating out, oh, everything is 80. Let's go like this. All right. We're going to leave household for 80. All right, let's just see this. Household, we have 80, which is okay because, you know, you got to get your necessities and your laundry detergent and toilet paper and all that stuff like that. Sometimes I have to stop at the store. So we'll do 80. Eating out is saying 75. So let's just leave it as is. 60, 75. Okay. $75 for eating out. And then we have BJ's, which is 100. All right, let's think about this. Groceries is 174. Gas, beauty, eating out, household. So if I put, okay, put 40, that's going to be like for the full week. Then the weekend comes, and then I put the other 40, and then I get paid. Okay. Beauty, nails, I might get them done maybe at the end of the week. If not, then, but I still need my hair done. So it's usually like 30 bucks. Household, eating out is plenty, so I don't really eat out a lot. Household, 80 BJ's. Okay. Oh, we have miscellaneous. Okay, miscellaneous is 90. Miscellaneous is 90. That's good. The next one is the bi-weekly pay. So we're gonna do this because So this is the bi-weekly pay saving challenge that I'm doing. So the total right now, there's $420 just saving for the bi-weekly pay. And it hasn't like, I haven't noticed anything. It's not, you know, $420 for bi-weekly saving challenge. That's a lot. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. Haven't touched it. Okay, the next thing is, oh, we need to fill Amazon. We need to fill these babies right here. These are very important. These are my babies. Amazon. And then, where's the tag? Oh, here it is. Amazon. Amazon. Where are you? Oh, I'm over here. Oh, geez. Amazon is 20. Wait, 37. Let's see what I have left. We can probably try to add more. Oh, these are from Hawaii Mom Budgets. These are really, really cute. The next one is Target, and I have 100. I'm going to add another 20. So obviously it's not, it doesn't take me as long, but because I'm doing it on video, it's just like a little Target. We have 120, okay? Then we have Lucian. And I want to buy the baby some stuff anyways. 20, 16, 80. Yeah. Okay. So 20. Yeah, these are so cute. I love how she did these. I want to buy some stuff for the house for the baby. I'm way off. So I want to add to Amazon, so I might just add that 100. So because I want to get a high chair and some stuff. All right, so we have 120 now. I'm sorry, we have 100. They were 80. So Target's 120. So what is good about this is that it adds up. So even though you see me adding $20 to the baby fund or the Target, like it adds up, and I don't need to kill myself. Like it adds up. I'll get enough money there for what I need to buy, and it just works out. This is really awesome too, because when you get paid and you're setting money aside, I don't have to kick up the whole amount in the account. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to add 100. So it makes it easier. I pay the car payment. I take this money and I put it in the bank and I make the car payment, and it's easier because I was saving for the whole month. BJ's Miscellaneous, Amazon, bi-weekly. Okay, so the other, all right, so the 10K, this is in the bank, so I will transfer money. I did that last week. So let's just do I'm just going to transfer $100. Actually, it's going to be 102. So I will transfer this. Okay. I did that last pay period as well. The next thing is Thanksgiving. So here's what happened. My dad constantly changes his mind and decided that he wants to have it at his place. And I'm like all for it because yay, like I don't need to. But I've decided to contribute to the Thanksgiving holiday challenge fund because it helps with, you know, spending money. So I have $20. Each one of these pumpkins represents $20. I honestly don't think that I need $100 for Thanksgiving because he's providing everything, but he said, can you bring drinks like soda or appetizers? So I'm only going to contribute $20 more, and I think that's really all I need for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's my birthday too, by the way. So we're all done with Thanksgiving because, like I said, I'm just buying some soda. We don't have a big family, so I'm just going to buy some drinks, some small appetizers. I also have my miscellaneous folder if I need it. I also have my grocery folder. So this is $40 is completely fine. All right. Merrick, remember we were really trying to work on this? Well, I was. I was, and I wasn't doing a really good job. The total amount for this account, I looked it up, and I believe it's right here. It equals $38.96. I'm going to round that off to $40. So the total is $1,013. But in order to pay that, you would have to add 40. So every week or every 2 weeks, I will add $40. So that's going to represent each one. So 40 equals 2 of these. And I'm going to add another 20 to make the third one. So it equals out. Does that make sense? So it should be 120. 20, 40, 60, yeah. If you do things slowly and you don't really take all of your money and apply it to one area, even though, like, it's good if you have the money to pay for it, obviously, and get it out of the way. But if you just apply your money to one category, you might mess up. You might feel like, you know, you regret it, and then you dip in and you start pulling from different areas that you shouldn't. So I always say to go slow, and if you're new to cash envelopes and things, you just start out slow. And the most important thing is to figure out how much you need to take out of the bank to put in your categories. And so when you use these categories, you're done. If you want to borrow in another one, so let's say I have household, but you know, I spent the $80. I don't have any money for household. Well, you can take your eating out and borrow it. You can do that. But that's why it's good to try to understand how much you spend on a regular basis on different categories so you can budget. It's called budgeting. So you don't go over. Now, this is a good thing for me because for groceries, I have $174. So I have groceries, but I also have BJ's. I've had this $100 bill in here for God knows, I don't know, April. I still haven't been to BJ's. I love going to BJ's. I really like to stock up on like my coffee and certain things. So I technically have $274. So if I really needed to, I could go to BJ's, you know? So gas, beauty, household. So these are all the categories. And then I created a few more and it's awesome. I love it. So I took money out, okay, but I also had some money that was given to me to put in the bank, or I could do whatever I want with it. So that's what it's here. I did whatever I wanted with it, and that's just separate. So when you saw those $200 bills, that was added after. But what we need to do is, so I like to go through everything that I need to fill, okay? And once I'm done with that, we'll take a look at where we want to add. And I will be completely full for a while. So I think I'll be really, really good. Now, we are in October, so wow, 150. The last month, yikes. We're not in November yet, but this is what it's going to be for the month of November. So a lot of people that don't have the box challenge, I was every month sharing how much they would need to save. So that's that. But for October, I'm off. So I'm going to just take the 140. I'm just going to take 140 and put it for the 150. There it is. I'll add the 10 from somewhere, but I'm not going to kill myself right now. The fact is I'm going to put the 150. So remind me to put $10. Remind me to add 10. And I will add the 10 to this. And then I still owe $35. Yeah, I still owe $35 and $125. But anyways, then we start November. So I can't believe we are almost at the end of the year and I did this whole thing. I cannot, well, let me back it up. Kind of slacked over here. And that's because I got sick and I was like super busy and I just forgot. So I did the 50 and I did here. So I have, okay, we're done. All right, so I'm going to put this in here. My saving box challenge is done. I added money to everything. So I have $60 left. So instead of putting money back, let's just go ahead and fill where we need to be. 174 is groceries. Gas is fine. 80. Beauty's really fine. I don't really do much besides get my nails and hair. 80 is good. $75 for eating out. That's kind of good. Why don't we just add it to miscellaneous? Oh, no. You know what? Let's add it to Amazon. Yeah. $60, $70, $80, $90. Okay, there's $97 for Amazon. Let's get this right. I have $97 for Amazon. Target is 120. Lucian 100, car payment. This is awesome. I am so happy. So, okay, we're done. So that is what I do every week. Obviously, I try to share that with you a lot. I know that sometimes I can talk a little bit too much, but normally it does not take this long to do your cash envelopes. It's very easy. You just withdraw the money, kind of go through at what you have, go through what you think you spend. So then you can separate and kind of divvy up and figure out what you have. So the most important thing is, if you're doing it for groceries, to make sure that you look through your cabinets, look at what you have already and like what you need to buy. Really buckle down, just because it'll save you money. I know that we all have children, we want snacks and stuff like that, which is totally fine. But just try to budget, see what you have and go through that. So I think I'm good. These are offered in my website. I offer the black ring binder. I just purchased more. I also offer the cash envelopes. These cash envelopes are plastic. They are PVC. So it's made out of this. It is a PVC material. It's not laminated. And I've had this set for over a year. So they're really, really nice. And if you don't want this, the same labels, these are your basic labels. With that being said, I hope that makes sense. This here, I don't need to add any money in the bank because I added everything to the cash envelopes. But I do keep it all right. Oh, one more thing. I'm so sorry. I talked about this in my last video. These are from Luxe Designs. I love this. I think this is super creative. And it has all of the different holidays. So you have Halloween. I don't really participate in Halloween, but Christmas is definitely a must. I have a Christmas fund. But then, you can also save for like maybe the food or something. But then you have Valentine's Day, you have Easter, New Year's, and 4th of July, and I have Thanksgiving. Well, look how cute this is. It is so adorable. The little pocket, like, wow. I love it. And then in the back here, I just have those pockets where you put the cards. I had a couple here just because my little card wallet was full. And just slide that in there. But yeah, so if you're interested, I do sell the ring binder, the envelopes, I sell the sticky notes, and I also have like a bundle of everything. So you can actually just pop all your favorite items right in here and put it away. So I hope you have an amazing day. I'm not going to go through this here. We talked about this last week. I updated November, and as the month goes on, I will be adding adding to it, as well as checking off the bills. So I got paid, so I will be paying all the bills from this pay period to next pay period. That is what paycheck to paycheck budgeting is. I know the video is long, so I just kind of want to make it minimal, and I just really wanted to do a cash stuffing video. So if you have any questions, please let me know below. Say hello and subscribe and like the video. It does help me out. I truly appreciate it. So bye for now, guys.